Good morning, Mox, and welcome to the Weekly Report. I'm Karl van Gelder.
And I'm Katie Jamer, and this is your Campus Weekly News Show.
From Christmas festivities to election results and Hurricane Nicole, we have a lot to discuss. So let's get into it. This is your Weekly Report.
On November 11th, the newest addition to the Black Panther franchise was released. Black Panther Wakanda Forever hosts a large cast of characters and have sparked some controversy in the world of film. Questions have been raised to if T'Challa should be recast following the death of Chadwick Boseman, as fans flock to see Letitia Wright take on the new role of Black Panther. You can see the film in any theater near you, and be sure to pick up tickets.
Kevin Conroy, beloved Batman voice actor, has passed away at the age of 66. Conroy lended his voice for over 3 decades, giving Batman his signature rasp in 60 different productions, including 15 films, 15 animated series, spanning almost 400 episodes, and 24 video games, according to DC Comics. Fans are heartbroken at this news, and the world mourns another lost talent.
On a lighter note, 'tis the season for festivities, or at least it is in New York City's Rockefeller Center. The annual Christmas tree has been officially put up this past November 12th and will be lit on November 30th. Each year, a Norway spruce is donated to be displayed for the season. This year, a 90-year-old, 82-foot-tall tree was donated from Queensbury, New York, and will soon be decorated with 50,000 lights and a Swarovski star featuring 3 million crystals. After the Christmas season is over, the lumber will be donated to Habitat for Humanity. This annual festivity has been happening since 1997 and hopefully will continue for years to come.
This past week, classes were canceled due to Hurricane Nicole. Students were told on Wednesday, November 9th, that classes would be canceled from 1:44 onwards, and this cancellation would carry on through Thursday, November 10th. As the storm passed on Thursday, students entertained themselves in a variety of ways. From making waffles in their dorms in the absence of class to mopping up the flooding and stocking up on towels, students kept busy. Thankfully, the storm passed and classes were able to resume on Friday.
On November 16th, JR and Spivey will be hosting their second annual Courtyard Carnival. The carnival will take place in the JR and Spivey Courtyard at 5 p.m. Stop by for free food, prizes, carnival games, and more.
Coming up this next Monday, November 21st at 7:30 p.m., Florida Southern's own concert and chamber choir are hosting a concert titled All of Us. This music will centralize around the idea of music bringing people together, as well as unity, love, and inclusion. This concert will be taking place in Branscombe Auditorium and will be free to all FSC students with their ID.
In the recent midterms elections, Polk County reported 26 humorous single write-ins. Among these include characters such as The Little Mermaid, Han Solo, and misspelled Scooby-Doo. Also featured are celebrities and historical figures such as Harriet Tubman, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and Megan Thee Stallion. In the more unusual, single votes were made for simply a horse and soup of an unspecified flavor. With every election comes those who vote for what they think will be funny, and this is no different in Polk County.
Upon the retirement of former police chief Ruben Garcia, the Lakeland city manager has named a new police chief. Sammy Taylor will step up to lead the department, taking on the role of police chief. Taylor states that he is, quote, exceedingly humbled and honored to be given the opportunity to serve as Lakeland's next chief of police, and goes on to say that Chief Garcia has set the standard for what it means to be a servant leader, and he is honored to work alongside the consummate professionals at the Lakeland Police Department.
In the results of said midterm elections, votes were made in both the state and country level. At just a glance, Ron DeSantis was voted in as governor, Marco Rubio was voted for U.S. Senate, and for the U.S. House of Representatives, 20 Republicans and 8 Democrats were elected for Florida. In the state Senate, 28 Republicans and 12 Democrats were elected, and finally, in the State House, there were 85 Republicans and 35 Democrats.
On Sunday night, the Florida Southern women's soccer team's playoff run came to an end in the NCAA regional semifinals as they fell to Embry-Riddle 3-0. Before the loss, the team defeated Mississippi College on Friday night to advance to the next round. This was a historic season for the Mocs as they earned the first NCAA postseason victory in program history and also set a new school record for fewest goals allowed during the season.
The FSC women's basketball team secured their first win of the season on the road against the University of Alabama in Huntsville on Saturday. This win was a first for interim head coach Megan Zekas. The Lady Mocs will return to Jenkins Fieldhouse with a 1-1 record for their home opener on November 19th against Palm Beach Atlantic.
The Florida Southern Communications Department's very own Dr. Catherine Lowe was named to the NCAA Division II Management Council. Dr. Lowe is the NCAA Faculty Athletics Representative for Florida Southern College. In her new position, she will represent the entire Sunshine State Conference on the Management Council for 4 years. That's all for this week's edition of the Weekly Report. Once again, I'm Karl with Gelder with Katie Jamer saying thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next week.